I wanted to make a video reminding each and every one of us that as a believer, it should be our goal to be more and more Christ-like every single day. We should strive to be better tomorrow than we were today, and strive to be better today than we were yesterday. And make no mistake, I'm speaking to myself as much as I'm speaking to any one of you. The Bible gives us incredible examples of what it looks like to be a godly man. This is what Moses said in Exodus 32. So Moses returned to the Lord and said, "Alas, the people has sinned a great sin. They have made for themselves gods of gold. But now, if you will forgive their sin, but if not, please blot me out of your book that you have written." Moses was willing to give up his salvation for these rotten sinners. He was willing to be sent to hell for them. I don't know about you guys, but that's an example of a godly person that I am not living up to. I cannot sit here before you guys and tell you that I'd be willing to give up my salvation for rotten sinners. Now let's look at Stephen in Acts 7. He is one of the pinnacles of what a follower of Messiah Yeshua should look like. And he said this when they were stoning him. "Lord Jesus, receive my spirit." And falling to his knees, he cried out with a loud voice, "Lord, do not hold this sin against them." Bad men set up false witnesses who lied about Stephen, and this caused him to be killed in one of the worst ways imaginable. And while he was dying unjustly at the hands of wicked people, he cried out to the Father, and he said, "Please do not hold this sin against them." Again, this is an example of a godly person that I'm not living up to. And then, of course, there's a Messiah, a man in whom there was found no sin, the person who came to bring us salvation, dying unjustly again at the hands of wicked people. He said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." And I've heard people say this isn't actually what Jesus said. So let's look at the Textus Receptus and examine the manuscript. In the Greek, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." These men were willing to give up their salvation for sinners and advocate to the Father for these sinners. And being more like these men is something I know I personally need to work on. Because no matter how good of a Christian you are, there's always room to grow. There's no such thing as being too Christ-like. And I can't speak for anyone else, but I know that I need to be more Christ-like.